Alright, hello and welcome back to the channel that brings you everything old school related. And today we are back at tournament 15 for Horsemen, and we're actually in the top 16 now. We ended up going 3-1 in the group stages, or group stage shall I say. And yeah, it was quite a good showing. The first match I got absolutely controlled. I was a little bit unlucky in some points. But for the most part, the deck did very well for the other 3 matches, and it's got me to this point. It's got me to the top 16. So, but before we go into the decks, or into the match even, we're just going to go into the deck tech of John's deck and then mine. But if this is something that you like, think about give the video a like, and think about subscribing to the channel. I do try and upload at least 1 or 2 times a week. So, if that's something that interests you, feel free to do that. Alright, let's just get into my deck then, and then let's get into John's deck. So this is my deck then. You must have already seen it quite a bit already, but runs very good creatures in the form of Curd Apes, Arnhem Djinns, Triskelion and Serendipes, and then some decent removal in the form of Chain Lightning, Boomerang and Pyrotechnics, as well as Fisher. And then the recall can bring back some burn spells later on in the game. The deck's been doing very, very well. And the sideboard's pretty good. 4 Artifact Blast, 3 Active Volcano, 2 Azure Drake, 2 Blood Moon, 2 Rook Egg, and 2 Scavenger Falcon. Like I said, the deck's been doing pretty well, so I won't go into my deck too much because we've already seen it quite a few times already. So let's go into John's deck. So this is John's deck then. It's green, red, aggro. And I was very scared, or mid-range I'll say actually, mid-range to aggro, I guess, with the Rook Eggs. But I was very scared of going into this match against this deck because it potentially had a lot of aggression in the form of Goblin of the Flarg, Curd Apes, Scavenger Folks, Argothian Pixies, etc. So I was very scared of going into this match. And I did, obviously, you do get to see each other's decks. And yeah, like I said, I was certainly afraid of all the burn, and I'm certainly afraid of all the aggro. So didn't have any life gain in my deck or even in my sideboard, so yeah, I was very nervous going into this match. Alright, here we go. So I think we're looking at our hands. And I decided to mulligan, so that is unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So top 16, you don't really want to be taking a mulligan here, but like I said, it is what it is. We are where we are. This is on top 1.5 times speed, so I like to try and speed things up. Don't want to, I know people are busy with their time, etc., so I don't really want to waste anyone's time here. Looks like I'm in Satmy boxes again. Can't do this in real life. And we are mulliganing again. Holy shit. A mulligan to 5 here is kind of like a death sentence. I don't know if we're on the play or the draw. If we're on the draw, it's not so bad, but if we're on the play with 5 cards, that is pretty shit. So not good here at all, really. Alright. Need a miracle. Presume we're going to keep 5. Can't go any lower than that, I presume. Okay. So put 2 to the bottom. Oh, we're on the play. Holy shit. Oh god. Okay. So Curd Ape turn 1. This is the worst thing I wanted to see. Okay. No turn 2 play here. That's really bad. Really, really bad for us. He attacks for 2. We go to 18. Into a Okay. So you went for a creature there. I think that's an ogre. Is that an ogre? I don't know. Remove soul. Oh, the Maze of If actually is going to be very good here. That's going to buy us some time. That will buy us some time. We got 3 cards. Just got Scavenger Folk. And another Scavenger Folk. So if we can get to maybe 5 mana and like maybe cast the Pyrotechnics here, that'd be pretty cool. Although the card ape is a free toughness, so that is challenging. Not too sure what we're going to do here. Sound deep. Just throw it down as a blocker. We most probably will block here if he attacks, because kind of just want to trade resources here. If I can get a 2 for 1, like a chain on my Serendib and block the card ape, perhaps. I'm a little bit afraid of his ball lightnings, because I am aware that he has ball lightnings in the deck. Can't quite see that land. Got 3 cards in hand. So considering mulligan to 5 here, I don't think we're actually doing that bad. Do lose a life to the Serendib. Pass the turn back. But this maze is buying us some much needed time. Serendib is a decent blocker here in the 3-4. Scavenger folks aren't really going to do this much in this match, I don't think. Obviously can destroy Triskelion, but they can fire off the arms before Triskelion gets destroyed. He's going swinging in. Maze the card ape. Okay, and we're going to block the Scavenger folk. The Bloodlust the Scavenger folk now. Might have a boomerang here. Yeah. So he doesn't get any damage through. So that's pretty good. Do lose our Serendib though. So perhaps we should have blocked the card ape there, in all fairness. That's a mistake from my perspective. Not too sure why I blocked it to the Scavenger folk only. Do decide to chain his card ape. Yeah, big mistake there, I think. Because if he had the chain, he had the chain, so we should have just blocked the card ape. Here's what it is. Alright, so we're still on a fairly decent life total here, considering mulligan to 5. He's got pixies. We draw a card. We've still got 3 cards in hand ourselves. He's got 2. If we can get to like Pyrotechnics range, that'd be pretty cool. We are struggling for land by the looks of things. Alright, throw back the pixies, take 1, I presume. Just gonna pass the turn. Looks like I haven't got a land still, so that's very disappointing. But our life total is still pretty good. Go to 15. Place a rook egg. We're gonna remove soul. He's got a maze of his own, I believe. It's a bit blurred on his side, but I think he has a maze. Okay, we got 4 mana. That's pretty good. So if he can, like, a Pyrotechnics would be very good here if he was to deploy a few more threats, maybe get a 2 or 3 for 1. But we'll see. Okay, we're gonna maze the pixies. Okay, so Bloodlust, the scavenger folk, go to 10. Okay. So we're, trying to fight the good fight here. Okay, Pyrotechnics, I believe, yeah. Seems pretty good. And 2 damage to him. Oh. Still got the maze up for like a ball lightning or something. He's got another pixies. Could have been better. We could have had a 3 for 1 there, but he's playing it safe. I think he's not stupid. 4 mana for a Arnhem, so that's a pretty powerful card here. We don't have to worry about Forest Walk because we've got our own maze, but he's got a maze of his own. Goblins of the Flag, so that's got Mountain Walk. I've got a volcanic island over there. He's get rid of his Maze of If, I think. That's probably giving the goblins Goblin of the Flag Forest Walk. Attack for 4. Yeah, I've got 6 mana now though, so that's pretty decent. Gonna maze it. Just checking to see whether or not he's going to use his maze effectively by the looks of things. That was funny. Always worth a go if you may not realise. Try to get some damage in. Maze the Goblins of the Flag. Draw. You can get rid of his maze. Then we can start chipping away at his life total. But this is strange considering we were so far behind with the mulligans, but blimey. Okay. We need like a Fisher or a Strip Mine to deal with the maze. Jalen's Home's pretty good here. We have dealt with quite a few of his scavenger folks, so the Jalen Tome could do some serious work for us. And all those cards that we've been drawing, we can draw and discard now, which is actually pretty useful. Okay, so he's having a good old think. Another land from him. Okay, he's going to play a Ball Lightning. So we animate the factory here. We swing for... Nope. We're gonna... Yeah, we're kind of scared of a Bloodlust here, aren't we? I thought he's passing the turn, but so most probably gonna block the Pixies. Must have a bloodlust here. Must have a bloodlust. Okay. Alright, yeah. So go to 5. And now our life total is precariously low. You're going to lose the ball lightning. Okay, we're going to draw and discard. Discard a Fisher. Surprised we didn't keep that, but we ain't got double red at the moment to deal with the Maze of If, so that's slightly annoying. Chain the Goblins of the Flag, whilst he's only got 1 red open. He tries to throw it back at me, but then he realises that it's actually 2 red to throw it back. We're actually going to swing for 6. He's only going to take 2. Try and finish this game as soon as possible because he most probably got a lot of burn in that deck. So 5 life is not a lot. Certainly not a lot right now. So he's got a factory of his own though, that's going to be a problem. Jane and Tom doing some serious work for us. We're drawing then discard an island, so we're drawing lots of lands by the looks of things. Hopefully this Jalen Tone's going to draw us into something good. We'll play a Card Ape. I was probably just asking him how much burn he's actually used. Right. I'm going to activate Jalen Tone, draw and discard. Discarding a Chain Lightning. I suppose he can bounce those back. We certainly don't want to be chained ourselves. Do you see double red now finally? Fisher the maze. Okay, finally deal with that maze. Attack for 4. Crashes down to 12. So now that we've dealt with that maze, I think this is going to be a lot easier for us. Surprised we discarded the other Fisher, but would have been useful against the factory here. I suppose we didn't have double red, so I'm going to activate Jalen's own draw and then discard. Discard an island. Draw. Oh, strip for the factory. Okay, now the shields are down. I'm going to swing for 8. You crash to 4. So that's pretty good. Don't think he's got much in hand. No, he hasn't. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's go to sideboarding then, and then we'll go in straight into game 2. So John's sideboard here is looking like 3 Arnhems. The Whirling Dervish isn't too great against my deck. Crumble doesn't feel fantastic. Active Volcano could be good, especially against my Sound Deeps. Blood Moon could be deadly. We do play a lot of dual lands, but then we also have a lot of basics in all fairness. So I can most probably see him bringing in the active volcanoes here. But aside from that, I don't think anything else is massively deadly against our deck. Yeah, I think he'll most probably just take out maybe a couple bloodlusts. For the active volcano. I'm not 100% sure. Right, let's go to my sideboard. So I've got 3 active volcanoes. They're not very good. Artifact Blast, not very good. Azure Dread could be quite useful to stem the bleeding here. The Rook Egg seemed good as a blocker. If they want to give us a 4/4, that's pretty decent. So I think the Azure Drakes and the Rook Eggs are pretty good here. What would I take out? Most probably the Sound Deeps. We don't want it to be dealing damage to ourselves. Recall seems a little bit slow. Could be good in the late game. But yeah, let's just see how the match goes. Okay, so looks like no one's mulliganed here, so that's good. Should start using a dice to represent our cards in hand, really. He is, in all fairness. So he's got 5 cards, so I've got play the card 8. He swings with Goblins of the Flag. I believe this is a 2/2. I forgot what it's called actually. Playing islands into Sylvan Library. Do we swing? No, we don't. Looks like he's had to leave the table. Okay, he's come back. He draws. Sylvan Library could be useful. Strip Mine's a nuisance. Okay, so we actually take... Should we be on 15 there? We only attacked 1 with that, oh yeah, well that's the right I told, 14. Okay, maze it again, holy shit. And that Sylvan Library just found us the maze, I think. So there's a maze twice, that's pretty good. In 2 games. I'm not playing 4, guys, believe you me. Oh dear, that's pretty good. Alright, he does strip the maze though. We're down to 13. Surprised we actually threw the maze into the strip, but maybe just wanted him to use up his mana. Okay, card 8. We got remove soul or something? No, we haven't. Oh shit. Sylvan Library's going to have to do some serious work here. We're already down to 13. Yeah, it's got an army of creatures out there. That goblin is chipping in for 1 every turn. Slightly annoying. Mountain Walk is a real thing in this format. I mean, every format, I presume. City of Brass. Pixies. Jesus Christ, how many creatures has he got? Take 1. This is looking bad, in all fairness. 4 mana, got a Azure Drake, okay. That's something. Hopefully he hasn't got active volcano, or we're in trouble. The Azure Drake's pretty good because it's not going to deal us 1 damage every turn. A ball lightning here would be disastrous. Oh yeah, it's got the active volcano, okay. Oh dear, another damage. He just passes the turn. Why did I... Oh, he took 1 damage because of the city brass. He's down to 1 card. Pyrotechnics would be brutal here. Oh my god. So we could deal with 3 creatures? No, yeah, 3 creatures. The 2/2, the 1/2, the 2/1 and the 2/1. Oh my god. That is a killer. Pyrotechnics. What the hell? Oh my god. Card ape. That is crazy. Right, go down to 12. That pyrotechnics was so good. Take 1. 6 mana for a Triskelion. Holy shit. Shoot the goblins to the flag straight away. And now it's a 3/3, so you can block the card ape all day long and survive. So pyrotechnics into Triskelion here, I mean that's crazy. Okay, Blood Moon. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I've got an island out there though. Draw. Oh, sorry. Did the Sylvan Library trigger. Take 1. Gonna chain 1 of the card apes. I think this card ape's actually a 1/1 now. Attack for... He takes 2. Should not be taking 2 though, because I have no forests. So we're both missing that. That's interesting. I'm gonna swing it again. He's taking 2. Why is he taking 2? Oh my god. Alright, Sound Deep. This isn't looking good for him though. The Blood Moon's kind of working against him, most probably. Got no green mana. It's unfortunate that we're not playing around this Blood Moon properly. Ball Lightning could be problematic here though. The chain on the card ape. I could chain his card ape back. Or is he going to chain on the Triskelion? He's going to chain on the Triskelion, okay. I'm shooting for 2. Decide not to throw it back at the card ape because I suppose he can bounce the chain back to my card ape. I'll lose a life. Take 1. Attack for 3. Okay, so an active volcano. So we take the damage first and then the active volcanoes. That's fine. Keep my card ape back on defense. Oh my god, another Triskelion. Okay. Well, that's pretty decent. And, you know, Triskelion doesn't really care about Blood Moon. Take one. Now we got a forest, so the card ape is actually a 2/3 now. I'm going to attack for 4. Pass the turn. And he hasn't actually got any forests, and we have, so he can't actually cast like pixies or anything like that. This Blood Moon might kind of going against him here, baby. We got Triskelion counters for like a ball lightning or something. He tries to do that against us. He plays the Scavenger Folk. He can't actually play that. He's got Blood Moon in play, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Alright, we swing for 5. He'll most probably block Triskelion. Interesting. He most probably takes 2, goes down to 5. Nope. He blocks the card ape, obviously. With shoot him for number 1 and chain him. Okay. There you go. Had a boomerang and a remove soul in hand. And he had the ball lightning, so there's no point playing the ball lightning. Especially when you got Triskelion out there, you could just ping it for 1 anyway. So, yeah, pretty cool match. I think we actually go about sideboarding at the end. So, yeah, it looks like I'm bringing 2 Rook Eggs and 2 Aggro Drakes, and he put in the Arnhems, the active volcano, and the Blood Moon. So, interesting match, guys. Quite a long one, this one. Hope you enjoyed the content. Give the video a like if you like it. Subscribe to see future content. And as always, guys, thanks for all your support, and I'll see you next time.